Hello, Anne. It's Iselina from Vintage Gaudi. Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel and welcome to door number 7 of the Advent Calendar video series. Oh my God, it is already number 7. I mean, each day is already a huge step towards Christmas. Number 7. Let's go. Let's pick a topic for the number 7. I got my bag. Let's shake it a little bit with all of my video ideas that I got for you. Oh, let me know, do you like it so far? Are you happy with the picks that I made? Are you happy with the spontaneous, unknown topics that will be for the each day? Let me know in the comment section down below. And now let's pick another topic for door number 7. Let's go with this one here. So, got this one. I don't know what it is. All my Teen Talk Barbies. Okay, all my Teen Talk Barbies. I choose this topic also for my videos because I love the Teen Talk Barbie line. Whenever I see something Teen Talk Barbie related, like clothing or the doll itself, of course, or accessories, I have to pick it up. My goal is to get the world's biggest Teen Talk Barbie collection. Okay, so far I'm not achieving that, I believe, because I don't have so many, but I do have a few of it, a few different ones, which is interesting and also great. Some that speak English, a lot of them speaks German, but I will translate that, and I hope that most of them still works. So let's pick the Teen Talk Barbies and let's talk about Teen Talk Barbies. And here we go with door number 7 of all of my Teen Talk Barbies. Yes, I'm quite happy about my collection of Teen Talk Barbies, but I still hope to grow a little more of them because I absolutely love this line. This line is so cool. I love the fashions, the variety of the fashions. I mean, you see here 8 dolls and not all are wearing the same outfit. So we got a really huge variety in terms of outfits, but also in terms of hair colors. I mean, we got here one with black hair. We got here one that has more brown to red hair. We got a lot of blondes and we got a red hair version, which is also amazing. So this whole variety is stunning, yeah, I would say let's dive into it, into these Barbie Teen Talks. They were released in the year 1992 and they've been a little bit controversial about this doll. Not because they look weird, not because they have something special on it, but because of what they are saying. So, one specific sentence stood out for a community who thought that this specific sentence is not really good for girls' education. The specific sentence was, math class is tough. So the topic of math in school, so that is tough. And this group of teachers and this society group, which had concerns about this sentence, to what should this sentence mean to girls. So that means you cannot be good in math, you cannot be good in kind of all these numbery heavy topics in school. So they had this concern about that specific sentence. So there was also a sentence that says I could be a doctor, for example, who kind of motivates. Back then the dolls were meant to be girl toys, but meanwhile, I mean, it could also be boy toys. But anyways, that was back then the stereotypical thing. Girls play with dolls, boy play with cars or something like that. So they had this concern that the girls are not willing to learn mathematics in school because this doll is saying that math class is tough. So yeah, I understand that you have to be concerned about what a doll is saying, or you have to be aware what a doll is saying, but I'm not sure if that had really an impact into the children playing with that doll. Anyways, Mattel had to react because it got like really blown up and in society and so on, so they had to recall this doll. Actually, they did not really recall the doll that had this specific sentence, but they offered an exchange. So whenever you have this doll that says this specific sentence, math class is tough, you could go to Mattel store and you could change her with another doll that is talking different sentences. So I think that's a kind of fair deal, right? But meanwhile, like in collectors kind of era, collector's point of view, that doll is really sought after. So if you have that doll with that specific sentence, you got something, right? So that is kind of how history changes. From the point of view that girls will not be or don't want to learn mathematics in class because a doll is saying that, but also they had some different reasons. So I understand their point of view, and I'm really happy that back then in the 90s there were groups who kind of encourage girls to study also different topics, to learn stuff that was back then stereotypical for men. So I'm really happy that that changed. I'm happy that a lot of women have the opportunity to actually do whatever they want and whatever they are good in. So I think that's really great. However, I don't think that the doll itself would have had that impact to a girl, but I could be wrong. That's just my personal opinion. So how is your opinion about this Teen Talk Barbie with the specific sentence? Write me down in the comment section down below. However, I still love the Teen Talk Barbie. I am happy to have so many in my collection. I would love to grow my collection to a really large lot of Teen Talk Barbies. Also, what was something special about this Teen Talk Barbie line back then? She got a lot of, not controversial, but something really she went through rough times. So first of all, we got that doll that you could exchange with that specific sentence. But also there was a group of artists who bought 300 Teen Talk Barbies and 300 G.I. Joe dolls, and they switched the platine, the speaking platine from the dolls. So they placed back the dolls again into the stores, and when you buy a doll, it could happen that you get a doll with G.I. Joe voice. So I don't know what was really the background of it to do that, but I think that is super weird to place them back in store, and then parents who have no clue about it, they buy the doll and then she's speaking like G.I. Joe sentences. So really not okay, but yeah, kind of art stuff. So okay. Anyways, that has also happened with Teen Talk Barbie. So she got sentence that she could not talk anymore. She got G.I. Joe voices that where like 300 dolls were affected by this. They, I think if I remember, they were sold in or they appeared in New York stores and somewhere else as well. So they appeared mainly in 2 stores in New York and another part of the US with the G.I. Joe voices. But there was also third theming, which has actually not really much to do with the Teen Talk as a doll, but there was also a Simpsons episode in 1994, Lisa versus Malibu Stacy, and there she's kind of taking the topic from the girl, or from the doll Malibu Stacy, who is talking like, let's go shopping, and something like that, who is not encouraging girls to learn actually a real job. Like, it is more like, oh, have fun, oh, we do have to do our nails or something like that, or do you like my hairstyle? So it is more kind of on the outside of a person than rather than in the inside of a person's what they like. And so Lisa is fighting against it, so against Lisa versus Malibu Stacy, and Malibu Stacy is actually Teen Talk Barbie. So she wants that Teen Talk Barbie or slash Malibu Stacy is talking more encouraging sentence like, I want to be a doctor, I can do I am a mechanics, or something like that. So, more empowering girls to do whatever they like. I understand that as well, so I'm really happy for all this controversial around the Teen Talk Barbie, which also helped women and girls doing whatever they want to do. So that are the 3 pieces, or the 3 kind of controversial things about the Teen Talk Barbie. First, the sentence. Second, the GI Joe voice, and then third was the topic with Lisa versus Malibu Stacy. So yeah, that is a lot of myth and facts about the Teen Dog Barbie. Now let's come to the dolls itself, because I want to show you all of them, how they work, if they work, and what they have to say. So I want to start first with two of the English speaking dolls, because they are super special for me. Here in Switzerland, I have come across the most of them talking German. Or actually all of the Teen Talk Barbies that I found myself in flea markets, thrift stores, or secondhand, talking German. But I do have actually three dolls that are talking in English. One is unfortunately not talking anymore, but I can show you two of them. So, counting all these three dolls, I got them online from a collector who passed away, and his entire collection got online, and so you can bid on the collection from that person. And he had some really nice dolls, and they had also the English speaking versions of it, which is super cool. One of the most amazing finds, or I'm so happy that I won this bidding, is actually this Teen Talk Barbie. She is totally different than the others, because she's wearing like a bluish greenish outfit, and this is her original outfit. So this is how she came, still original everything. So we got here an AA version, a black version of the Teen Talk Barbie. She has black hair, which I really like, and stunning green eyes. Her earrings are salmon colored rose earrings, and the same with the ring. Teen Talk Barbie dolls do come with rose-shaped earrings in different colors as well. Then she has her original jacket, which is so amazing. So this is her jacket, and I love this super cool florally polka dot mixture print on her. So she has also on the jacket as well. On the jacket, I mean, not on her directly, but on the jacket. You can see here also the symbols like from the roses that are like in the earrings as well. She got these organza sleeves and this sort of pearlish beadings on her jacket as a detail. So stunning. Underneath she's wearing a top also with flower details. We got here tulips, roses, and this is like cotton fabric. So the main part of it is cotton fabric, the top is cotton fabric, sleeves are organza. Then she has this chiffon dress. I mean, you got one doll, but you got so many options in terms of fashions. So organza skirt. Then she should come with shorts. Actually, these shorts here, I think I could actually remove these shorts and give it to her, so then she would be complete. But these bluish shorts belong to her as well. Unfortunately, she's missing them, so she's not complete, but she came like this. And she has these mint green leggings, and something special for Teen Talk Barbies as well. These leggings always have like a lace ending, so the bottom of it is lace, which is really cool. I gave her these sneakers, which are matching her color scheme. I'm not sure if they are her originals. I don't think so. Plus, this doll came also with the matching handbag, also with flowers and roses, tulips, kind of pattern on it, so really cool. And she has her original high heels. So actually, these Teen Talk Barbie dolls came with a pair of sneakers and a matching pair of high heels, which is so amazing. Also, a really highlight of these Teen Talk Barbies are actually their hats. So this one here is wearing a bluish polka dot hat with a rose detail on it, and I love it. It looks so gorgeous. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So now let's hear what this girl has to say to us, and if she still speaks. Let's go for a swim. She has a little bit struggles to talk, which happens quite a lot with the Teen Talk Barbies. I placed in new batteries, but sometimes they can have some struggles. We can have a fashion show. Pink is my favorite color. Let's go for a swim. And save me a seat in class. And then it starts over again. So I have noticed that you have to hold them in a certain angle that she speaks clearly, but sometimes if you have them like upside down, she does not speak that well. But that is, yeah, how I noticed it with many of my dolls. Actually, so she's talking in English, as I mentioned before, which is not usual here in Europe or in Switzerland, actually, because we had other. I'm not sure if there were ever released also French or Italian talking dolls. I'm not sure. I haven't found any of it, so I'm not sure if that was really the case. But I know German here in Switzerland, of course, German also for Germany itself. But English, of course, we didn't have English talking dolls. Anyways, also something that I've noticed about the English talking dolls versus the German talking dolls is actually that the English ones only speak 4 sentences, while the German ones all speak 6. So we got 2 more sentences in comparison with the English talking Teen Talk Barbie, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know why that happens, but it is like this, and it's super interesting actually. Now let's come to another stunning doll. You see already here differences. Both are like AA versions, but they are also different in hair color, in the fashions, etc. and so on. So we got here this AA version. She has purplish eyeshadow, purple eye color scheme, while this one here had green eyes. So that is also a difference, and that is something that I really like about Teen Talk Barbie. Also, she has crimped hair, while this one here has more locks in the hair, which is also amazing. This doll also is wearing their original or her original outfit, which is in the mint color scheme, while this one here, for example, was in the blue color scheme. Hair color different, so we got this darker brown, a little bit of shiny red shining through it. This is her makeup, so stunning, and she's wearing rosé colored rose earrings. Unfortunately, she's missing her ring, but she has still her earrings, which is amazing. Jacket wise, it's from the pattern itself the same as all the dolls are having or wearing. We got also a jacket, but this time it is in mint color. Also floral details are different. We got still the rose, but in a different color scheme, etc. So basically the pattern itself is the same, but the fabric changed it to a more mint color. Underneath she's also wearing a cotton fabric top matching the jacket and matching her hat, which is also mint color. I love it. It is so cool. Then also she is wearing this chiffon dress, which you can see clearly a difference. So we got here a more lighter color scheme with more yellowish pink, while this one here had more red, green, and blue. Underneath, she's wearing the shorts, the original matching shorts, and then she has the pink, or actually, yeah, pink rosé leggings, and also with the lace detail. These are her original mint color shoes that she came with, and I think she should also come with a pair of high heels in mint color. So this one is also a doll who is talking in English, so I hope she will talk. Let's hear what she has to say.
Let's try on the latest fashions.
Let's try on the latest fashions.
Let's get a soda.
Let's get a soda.
Saturday's the big dance.
Saturday is the big dance.
We need to study hard tonight.
And we need to study hard tonight.
Let's try on the latest fashions.
So she starts over again. Also, this doll is only talking 4 sentences. But I mean, also the topic or the sentence, we have to study hard tonight, means something. So if you want to achieve something, a goal or something, or you want to be a doctor or whatever you want to achieve in your life, you have to study hard. And that's true. So she's also encouraging actually kids to do something, even though she says Saturday is the big dance and let's try on the latest fashions. I mean, there's nothing wrong to try on the latest fashions, right? So I think that's cool. I absolutely love Teen Talk Barbie. Then I mentioned I have actually 3 dolls that are talking English. But this doll here has silence forever. She's also different. So you see here we got blue, we got mint, but also we got some sort of purple color scheme in a doll, or darker pink purplish. She has the red hair version, also with not crimped, so more like locks. This pinkish head with the roses on it. She has green eyes, but different than her. right? So yeah, the intent of the eyes color scheme is different, but yeah, really cool. And she's wearing purple earrings. Then this is her jacket, which has more a wider base and purpley roses on it. This is the top, the color, the cotton fabric top, and her stripes are purple. Then also the organza skirt has more the purple undertone. Her shorts and the leggings are of course purple too, but her shoes are green. So she got this color combo, which I also like. I love the variety of them. So they have a really amazing variety. This doll was from the same collector as I got these two English speaking dolls. When I got her, she was talking very fine. She was talking super good, but with the time she stopped talking. So I don't know if something happened to her speaking device, if it got however how somehow whatever wet or so, or if it got damaged. I absolutely don't know, but unfortunately she does not talk anymore. I placed in yesterday some batteries to try to make her work again. I really did a lot of things, but she just kind of got super um robotic, so it sounds like so I was like kind of interpreting what she is talking, and what I could hear is one sentence before she is silenced forever is Ken is such a dream. So Ken is such a dream was actually how what I heard from her. So and the rest of it I couldn't hear anymore. So unfortunately she's not talking anymore. I really wish she would, because I would love to have all this working, right? Oh my god. So she's saying Ken is such a dream, and three other sentences, unfortunately, that I cannot tell you anymore. So we got this doll as a variety. So now we are coming to the blonde ones, which doesn't mean all the blonde ones are wearing the same. That means we got also here a variety of dolls. Where do you want to go? Okay, also these dolls here, all the blonde ones, funny ways, are the ones who are talking in German. I got this doll here, which I'm absolutely not sure if this is her outfit, because whenever I find something Teen Talk Barbie related in terms of outfits, fashions, accessories, I will pick it up and give it to my dolls, because I often find them naked, and then I do have something in the stock for in terms of fashions, and then I can give that to her. So you can see she's also wearing a purplish outfit, but I'm not sure if this purplish outfit is really belonging to her, because she's missing her earrings, and the earrings are usually the indicator to what color scheme she's wearing. So I placed this purplish outfit on her. Blonde hair shows she has more straight hair. Yes, I cleaned them all, of course, but what I noticed is that I have never seen crimped hair on one of my blonde dolls. I just have crimped hair on her, and these two here, the blue and the purple one, do have like locks. And my other teen talks, the blonde ones, just have more straight hair. So this is a German speaking doll. Let's hear what she says to us. And if she still speaks, so let's try. Tolle Frisur. Du bist in. Gehen wir bummeln? Jungs können nerven. Erzähl mir das Neueste. Bis bald. So she's talking 6 sentences in German. I can translate real quick what she's saying. Tolle Frisur, so great hairstyle. Du bist in, you are in. Gehen wir bummeln, so mean let's go shopping. Jungs können nerven, so boys can be annoying. Erzähl mir das Neueste, so what's the newest news? Spill the tea. Bis bald, so see you soon. And then it starts over again. So that is what she has to say to us. But I do have also this one here, who has again more the peachy hair color scheme. So actually, I think if she is more the peachy one and this one is more the peachy one, I should actually give this blue outfit to her. So, however, I can do that later on. So, yeah, I got this German talking doll, and I think she was one of the very first Teen Talk Barbies that I found. She has unfortunately colored hair, which happens to some of the dolls here that I have in my collection from pre-owners. So, absolutely no idea what they made with her, but she got this. Also, what I noticed, a lot of the Teen Talk Barbies have broken necks. So, but I mean, that happens to a lot of the Barbies. So that is age, playing, and so on, who can cause the broken neck. Also, her hair is not in the very best condition, so that is the best that I could get from her hairstyle. We got here rosé colored earrings. This is her face. She has red lips, while, for example, this one here has more the pink lips. So also lip color scheme is changing. So you never know. You never know. I mean, that shows how varietyful these dolls are. This is her makeup. And also you noticed eventually, let me just check. She has this triangle here in the eyes. Once the camera has decided to focus it. So you see this yellow triangle, right? But when I compare her with this doll, for example, she has two yellow stripes in the eyes. So even the eye color is changing. Same with this doll. So this one here has the stripes, for example. But like this one here has a pinkish kind of triangle. So also that changes, which is so fantastic and which makes me love these Teen Talk Barbies. Anyways, so one of my first Teen Talk Barbies, I could make her work. I hope she has to say something to us.
Spiel mit mir.
Spiel mit mir, play with me.
Also, tschüss.
Also, tschüss so. Okay, bye.
Ich bin für dich da.
Ich bin für dich da, so I'm here for you.
Hast du mich lieb?
Hast du mich lieb? So do you like me?
Fahren wir ins Grüne?
Fahren wir ins Grüne, so let's go ins Grüne. Let's go to the green. So one-to-one translation, which means actually let's go outside.
Ist das schön?
Ist das schön? So this is so beautiful.
Spiel mit mir.
Play with me. So she starts over again. And she's, from all the Teen Talk Barbies, the one that talks the loudest, which is amazing. So you clearly can hear what she has to say. Mint colored outfit I gave to her. This is the mint colored purse. So yeah, nothing more to show you about the outfits. I already showed you the, well, is there actually a difference? I was just noticing this mint colored doll is a tone lighter than her. Even though they have the same mint color, but she's lighter. I'm not sure if it has faded with the time. That could be because she has also some stains here on the collar or so. So I believe her mint color scheme has just faded with the time, but you see clearly a difference. But yeah, anyways, we got that. Then next up is this doll. She is a recent find, and her appearance is also in one of my advent calendar videos. I cleaned her. She had this blue streak in her hair. I couldn't get off everything of it, so she has, like this doll, a little touch of color in her hair. This doll is wearing purple earrings, which makes her, I guess, more in this color scheme, in the purple color scheme. So I gave her this outfit. So the German talking dolls are not all wearing the original outfits, so they were just spares that I gave to them, so they don't have to be naked. Anyway, so we got this doll, and let's hear what she has to say to us.
Tolle Party.
Tolle Party, so great party.
Du siehst cool aus.
Du siehst cool aus, so you're looking cool.
Was soll ich anziehen?
Was soll ich anziehen? What should I wear?
Steht mir das?
Steht mir das? Does it look good on me?
Magst du Musik?
Magst du Musik? So do you like music?
Ken ist ein super Typ.
Ken ist ein super Typ, so Ken is a nice guy.
Tolle Party.
And then she starts over again. Also, she speaks 6 sentences, which is really amazing. So, yeah, so cool. Now, let's come to another Teen Talk Barbie doll that I have, which is not talking so much anymore. Also, I gave her this mint outfit. However, I found the mint outfits the most. So, all the other outfits are super random, hard to find, but the mint, I find the most of it. So I got this hat for her, gave it to her, and you notice she has different earrings. So these are definitely not her, or this earring is definitely not hers. Let's hear if she talks to me something, but if not, I wrote down what she says. So what I noticed is actually, this is a matrix doll, right? So she just runs on 2 batteries. Usually you have to put in 3 batteries. She runs on 2, however. So I have to just to slightly push it here on the side. So she says, steht mir das? Magst du Musik? Ken ist ein super Typ. Tolle Party. Du siehst cool aus. Was soll ich anziehen? So she runs on 2 batteries if I just give a gentle push. But when I put here the 3rd battery in there, who kind of is holding the distance, then she does not work. I don't know why. Have you listened to what she actually said? She said the exact same thing as this doll over here. So yeah, these 2 girls are talking exactly the same together, which is absolutely fascinating because these Teen Talk Barbies were actually meant to not talk the same. Of course, however, in kind of the process, they will at a point talk exactly the same sentences. So they had, if I'm not wrong, if I remember correctly, they had a variety of 270 sentences in the English version. So I'm not sure how many sentences they were talking in the German version. Of course, there must be more because each of it is talking 6 sentences. So, but referencing to the 270 sentence from the English version, yes, or 270 sentence and yeah, an endless amount of varieties or so, but it can happen that they talk at a point the same. And I just managed to find 2 German dolls who are talking exactly the same, which is interesting, which is so interesting. Now, my last Teen Talk Barbie is actually this one here, also a stunning find, and she is a red version, which brings in here a whole new variety of color scheme. Blue, mint, purple, red. So that is really interesting, and she's the only red version that I have. So amazing for me. She has red earrings, red lipstick, and green eyes. Unfortunately, the ring from her is not original. I am happy to have her part of her outfit, so I am happy to have the jacket, the top, and the shorts. I'm missing the leggings. I don't know what leggings color scheme she came with, if it was red or white or another color scheme. And I'm missing the chiffon skirt. So like this skirt here I'm missing for her, but I believe it must be also in the red color scheme. But she has her original purse, and in here are her original high heels, which is so amazing. I gave her white sneakers, so I'm not sure if the white sneakers are really hers. This doll does not talk anymore, so same with this one here. She just talks when you hold the batteries in a certain position, but once you close the slot, the battery slot, then she doesn't talk anymore. I wrote down what she has to say to us. Lass uns tanzen, so let's dance together. Tolle Idee, great idea. Wir sind ein super Team, so we are a great team. Du bist meine Freundin, you are my best friend. Was machen wir? What do we do? Or what do we want to do? Und du bist spitze, so you are amazing. So that is what she has to talk to us. I also put in here some of the fashions that I have extra, so in case I will ever find another Teen Talk Barbie. I have a top, and I have the shorts, and I have the trousers. I just need to sew here the seaming again together because she has a hole in here in the fashion. So, but this is a spare fashion that I have, and yeah, I will always pick up Teen Talk Barbie fashions. 8 dolls do I have in my collection, and from these 8 dolls, 5 are working, 3 are not really, or let me just say 5 are working really well, 2 are working in a certain way with batteries, and 1 is not talking anymore. I think that's a quite good outcome actually, because usually when you leave these batteries in there and they melted, the battery liquid comes off and so on, it can destroy permanently the dolls. So as much as I would love to keep the batteries in my dolls, to always kind of press that button and let them talk, I have to take out the batteries at a point before I place them back into the shelf, because I don't want to damage them permanently with yeah, melted, corroded batteries in there. So I want that they talk in a year or maybe 2 or 3 or more still. So yeah, that is what you have to be aware of when you have Teen Talk Barbies. You can put in the batteries to try if she talks, but just remember to leave those batteries not too long in there because they can melt and they can destroy your Teen Talk Barbie. So better the batteries to put in the batteries, play around a little bit, and then you take off them and place her back into the shelf. However, that is about the Teen Talk Barbie history with some controversial aspects on this doll, but also with some encouraging, empowering sentences that, yeah, brings together kids. So I think she has a whole variety. Actually, she has really a whole variety in what she has to say to us in her fashions. I mean, I have here 4 color schemes. I'm not sure if there is more color schemes from the Teen Talk Barbie, but I do have 4 and I'm super happy for it. So yeah, absolutely great line. What do you think about the Teen Talk Barbie? Write me down in the comment section down below. I really hope you like this video. Please go check out my other advent calendar video from my series. And we see us tomorrow with door number 8. Bye!